Boa tarde, pessoal. Boa tarde, canal. Vamos começar mais um treino. O que que tem aqui? Eu perdi o treino do Carol. E daqui 22 minutos, 22 minutos, começa o treino com David Thompson. Qual que é o nome do treino? Race Attack. Ataque de corrida. Ataque na corrida. Cara, é pancada, ó. 4 vezes esse bloco aqui, ó. 591 watts por 30 segundos. 30 segundos. 591, quase 600 watts. Depois 2 minutos em 100% do FTP. 100%. 600 watts, 2 minutos no FTP, 100% do FTP. E depois mais 20 segundos também, 591 watts. 4 vezes isso. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pancada. Participar. E para mim entrar antes, 56 minutos, hein, galera? 56, um TSS de 88. Um TSS mais pesado do que o treino do Carol, de 76, ó. Os treinos do Carol é difícil. E esse é mais ainda. Então, vamos lá pro robô. Vamos ficar no robô. Paulo, boa tarde, Paulo. Beleza, cara? Vamos ficar aqui no robô, porque chegar nesses treinos sem estar aquecido é pedir pra sofrer. Então eu vou ter o quê? 22 minutos de aquecimento? 20 minutos de aquecimento. Já vai estar suficiente. Aí, ó, tá 19 minutos. Já começa com 19 minutos. Tá bom. Francisco, boa tarde, Francisco. Cara, começando o aquecimento. Como tamo? Corpo frio, aos 4 minutos de aquecimento. Corpo frio. Sextou. Mano, sextou, cara. Vai sextar mesmo. Vai ficar espetacular depois do treino, né? Até então tá pós-treino. Pós não, pré-treino, né? Antes do treino. Na hora que ficar pós-treino que vai ficar bom. Aí sextou com força mesmo. E aí, Francisco, já sextou aí ou não? Já terminou os treinos? Cara, hoje o treino aqui, eu acho que vai ser puxado. Ele vai pedir 600 watts, cara. 600 watts. Depois, 2 minutos em 100% do FTP. 2 minutos. E depois mais 20 segundos em 600 watts. Vai treinar mais tarde? Cara, eu tava no serviço, no treino do Carol. Eu queria ter feito o treino do Carol. Mas quando eu olhei, falei assim, eu ainda não tinha terminado, já tinha batido 2 horas. 14 horas, né? Ah, vai ser só o treino do David Thompson. 600. Ô Francisco, é 591. Cara, 591 é 600. Mas é 591 watts, cara. Aline. Boa tarde, Aline. Tudo jóia? Chegou a líder? Amanhã treino de recuperação. Amanhã eu vou fazer o pedal do canal. Acredito que vai ser um ritmo bem levinho. Pra domingo atacar. Pra domingo atacar. Então todos estão convidados, hein? Pedal do canal amanhã. Quem tiver compromisso, tudo bem. Tá valendo. Só não pode ficar sem treinar. Ô, pessoal, vocês ficam atentos aí com caça ao tesouro no MyWhoosh. Vai começar dia 17. Dia 17. E aí eles avisam. Eles avisam 3 horas antes de abrir. 3 horas antes de abrir o caça ao tesouro, eles avisam 3 horas antes. E aí, quando tá valendo, fica 1 hora. 1 hora para procurar o caça ao tesouro. Cara, e o caça ao tesouro nada mais, nada menos do que Bitcoin, cara. 1/12 de Bitcoin. 1/12. Então vai começar no dia 17. Começa no dia 17. Cara, dia 17 até o dia 23. Dá preferência para pedalar só no MyWhoosh. Vai que encontra um tesouro ali, ó, num pedal. $7.000 no bolso. $7.000. O Francisco também, cara. Eu também. Eu fiquei em segundo no resultado provisório. Cara, da segunda etapa, eu fiquei em segundo lugar provisório. Ainda vai fazer a apuração com mais detalhes. Mas eu acredito que vai ser segundo mesmo. Segundo lugar. Cara, já tô feliz, já vou ganhar uma medalha. Eu acho que para treino também vai valer. Eu acho que em treino também vai valer. Treinos e freeride. Freeride vai valer. Agora eu acho que vai valer para treino também. Porque no treino você escolhe uma rota, né? Você tem que escolher uma rota. Mas eles avisam, não é qualquer horário chegar e... Pode ser que se coincidir, né? Mas eles avisam com antecedência. Ó, gente, tá disponível 1 hora para vocês acharem o tesouro. 1 hora. 1 hora vai ficar aberto o caça ao tesouro. Não adianta ficar procurando quando não tá no horário de procurar, né? Aí... Aí é forçar a barra, né? Ô, Francisco, mas voltando ao assunto, cara. Ó, o assunto positivo que eu gostei seu aí, ó. Eu também tô me visualizando. Mas, ô Francisco, eu tô me visualizando, mas também tô me visualizando subir de categoria. Que é um dos objetivos, né? Ou ficar em primeiro lugar na categoria B, ou subir de categoria. Que é também... Onde que estão os robôs? Os robôs tá pra trás. Ô, gente, e diz que na próxima etapa já vai coletar o nosso endereço para eles enviarem as medalhas. Vocês viram isso? Eu acho que eles comentaram isso na live, no canal oficial da Copa Brasil. Na live que estava acontecendo a segunda etapa, eles falaram que na terceira etapa já vão coletar o endereço. Já tem 2 de ouro, cara. 2 de primeiro lugar. Eita, não, mas chegou chegando. Já chegou falando, eu vou sentar aí na janela. Já chegou pondo moral. Quatro minutos para começar o treino, hein? 4 minutos. Mas o Aline, você tá treinando com a turma que vai te deixar forte, né? A turma que vai te deixar forte. Mas, às vezes, FTP não é uma métrica. Não é uma métrica que a gente pode afirmar, né? Ah, tal pessoa tem um FTP maior do que eu. Consequentemente, logo, ele vai ficar na minha frente. Não, não é assim. Não é assim. Às vezes o cara tem um FTP maior do que você, mas ele é bem mais pesado. Então, não é só FTP que vai te garantir. Igual a Gabriela Guerra. Igual a Gabriela Guerra. A primeira feminino, né, na Copa Brasil, ela é a primeiro lugar. O meu FTP é maior do que o dela. O meu FTP é maior do que o dela, mas ela fica na minha frente no final de corrida de 5 a 10 minutos. Ela chega, eu depois de 5 a 10 minutos é que eu chego. Então ela chega bem mais na minha frente. E ela tem um FTP menor. Mas ela é 20 quilos mais leve. 20 quilos mais leve. Mulher é isso, né, cara? Mulher é bem mais leve do que o homem. Então ajuda demais. Com 2 quilos de diferença, já faz uma diferença muito grande. 2 quilos, imagina 5, 10, 15, 20 quilos. Cara, 1 minuto e meio. Deixa eu ir lá para a sala do evento, senão eu fico conversando, perco a entrada. Já é 185 calorias. Gente, toda caloria aqui para mim é contado. Vamos aqui com o treino do David Thompson. Ô, gente, olha que pancadaria. 591 watts, 30 segundos, essa primeira peça. Depois, 2 minutos, 100% do FTP. 296, né? Meu FTP 295, aqui é 296, ó. Aqui no meio, por 2 minutos, você entra muito alto. Aí fica 100% do FTP, que não é descanso, é fazer força. E depois faz mais força ainda, volta mais os 591 watts, só que agora aqui é 20 segundos, em vez de ser 30 segundos é 20. Cara, mas é pancadaria, é 4 vezes, ó, primeiro bloco, segundo, terceiro e quarto, ó. E entre os blocos, 7 minutos de descanso em zona 2. 7 minutos. Nunca fiz esse treino. Vamos ver como é que vai ser. Parecido, muito parecido com o treino do Luiz ontem. Muito parecido. Só que o do Luiz era, nos 30 segundos lá, era free ride, né? Esse meu aqui, ele tá limitado a 591 watts. Ó, cheguei junto com o David. Já tá ligado, Francisco. Já tá ligado. Meu chat tá com problema.
Everybody's funneling in. We have just over a minute. Make sure you have some water, fans on. You have almost an hour here in this one.
Essas corridas, né, Wally? Vira um treino de VO2. Vira um treino de VO2. Se você acompanhar a roda dos caras mais fortes, a gente fica na roda ofegante, né? Aí é um treino de VO2. O meu chat tá com problema, cara. O chat do MyWhoosh.
Get the pedals going. Got a good group today. We're gonna have some fun.
Nossa, 30 segundos para começar.
Let me see who's here. We have Papula, it's been a while. Iñaki, I think I said that correct. Peter Jean, Gasper, John, Miguel, Alex, Luis, Marina, Rich, Daniel, Peter, Oscar, Tom, Roberto, Luke.
Agora o chat voltou.
Nice team. Here we go. All right. We are off. Hey, Tom. Welcome, everybody. It is Friday. We are here on MyWhoosh, live coaching. My name is DT. This is awesome. And we are in the thick of it. As you know, I love the bike racing. The Giro d'Italia has been absolutely, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's attritional, it's crazy. This has been a roller coaster of a year. Yeah, Giro's been awesome. We'll talk about it. So today, what are we doing? This workout called Race Attacks. It really focuses. We're going to be, basically it's going to be some threshold development, durability. There's also that psychological component of this. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to do a 30-second effort into, a couple minutes at threshold, and we're going to accelerate out of it. So, the thing is, we're going to do our sprint effort. You want to ease up, but we got to keep pressure on, right? There's that mental, after you do a hard push, you want to ease off. We got to fight through that bad habit and keep on the gas because we have a short bout at threshold. It's only 2 minutes, but our heart rate's going to be pretty pegged. And then you're going to have to push anaerobically to get out of threshold. And then we're going to be right in zone 2. It's not really like a true recovery. I guess zone 2 is more your steady state stuff. It's not hard, but it's also not, a super easy recovery. So we're going to have high heart rates today. It's only 4 efforts. It's about 10 minutes of work. It's about 10 minutes of actual work today in the main set. And as always, we start with a really good workout. We're going to be going through our zones right now. And like I always say, I always mention this in case there's new riders. A workout, a warm-up is extremely important. And we have 3 main components, or any good warm-up should have 3 main components, right? So the first one is easy, right? There's thermodynamics. You're just spinning your legs and it gets the muscles nice and warm, right? Because when we start doing our accelerations, when we start doing our accelerations, you don't want anything to pop. You don't want anything to strain, pull a muscle, anything like that. No good. So first part, just by spinning it out, we're warming up those muscles, right? 2 is deoxygenation of the quads, of the working muscles. So what happens is you have blood flow circulating through the system, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You sit on a bike, and the body has no idea that you're about to do a workout. So what ends up happening is we go through, we start pedaling, we'll do some efforts here, and the working muscles start to deoxygenate. When the muscles deoxygenate, you don't want the body's gonna preserve itself, right? So in order to preserve itself, the mind goes, oh, the legs are working. We need to get all the fresh blood flow and bring it right to the working muscles, right? So getting the muscles nice and warm, deoxygenating a bit.
Luiz, boa tarde, cara. 100%, Luiz.
Pumping. And the third is specificity. You want your warm-up
Pro Luiz é boa noite, né, cara? Já é boa noite lá.
in some way the demands of the workout. So right now we're just kind of doing minutes, progressing through the zones. And then we're going to do a very, 4 minutes, sub-threshold. But again, the threshold is really the focus of these efforts today. There is some anaerobic as well, but we'll be trying to hang for minutes at a time at threshold. So we have that 4-minute block to kind of help us get ready for the work in hand, but not fatigue us too much.
Ô Francisco, o Luiz já achou um tesouro uma vez.
Deoxygenate the muscles a little bit, and then have some specificity. So that's kind of what
Ele já achou.
we're going to achieve
Já achou uma
today,
vez.
in the warm-up and in the session, right? That being said,
Ô Luiz, mas tem um alerta aqui pra mim.
before we have to
Seu, que você vai fazer
go
a
deep
rota
into
de
this effort,
domingo?
who watched the Blockhouse today? Who watched Blockhouse? Do you guys know Blockhouse? So,
Ué,
Blockhouse,
chegou um alerta aqui no YouTube.
it's a famous climb. Probably just as famous of a mountain outside of cycling as it is. Tom, killing me. The first summit finish. All right, we got 1 minute here. Easy at VO2. Then I'll get back to it.
Não, Luiz, você não entendeu. Você falou que hoje é 100% de
Spoilers.
descanso.
Okay.
Tá.
I'll say this.
Mas hoje você vai fazer a rota de domingo?
We kind of know who the big favorite is for the Giro and didn't disappoint today. All right, 25. Keep pushing. All the way through.
Ah, entendi. Então eu ouvi. Será que é pra amanhã?
And we got 2 minutes here. Recovery. And then we do 4 minutes sub-threshold.
Jesus.
Whew. Legs
Deixa eu
are
abrir
tired
aqui.
today. So anyway, yeah, this Giro, first 3 stages
Ah, entendi,
in
entendi.
Bulgaria. Paul Monnier sprinting away, doing amazing. The points, competition, all the crashes, kind of ruined the GC a bit, a lot.
Mano,
The
segundo
weather's been
ventilador ligando, hein?
like biblical rain. So, there's been not much.
Vingegaard. Cara, o Vingegaard então ganhou o Giro da Itália hoje. 7ª etapa.
V-Lab Lisa bike. Yeah, that was bad, Tom. That was really bad. Should not break the fall from like Yates with your face. It is terrible. Yeah, this has been a lot of crashes. Monday was a rest day, and the rain has not really stopped. Breakaways have been going. You know, that day with Julio and Arietta, it's like they crushing the breakaway. I don't think the GC guys understood how far up the road they were. It was like a slow motion sprint. They both crashed. Yeah, it was epic. It was like, and then Arietta won the stage. Julio got the jersey. Ciccone had the jersey as well from Lido Trek. Julio still has it. But today was Blockhouse. More bad weather, of course. All right, here's our 4-minute sub-threshold. Still be clearing. Might be a little difficult to talk towards the end, but nothing crazy. But today was Blockhouse, so no, you should watch it. Blockhouse is epic. It's like the Mont Ventoux of the Giro d'Italia, made famous. You know, Eddie Merckx made that climb famous back in the 60s and 70s. So it's as part of cycling lifestyle, lore, canon, whatever you want to call it. It's very significant. Blockhouse. But, you know, that was it today. There was a record-setting time by Jonas Vingegaard. He won the stage. Up the Blockhouse. Sepp Kuss just rode amazing. Rode everyone essentially off his wheel. And at 6K to go, Jonas pegged. Really good climb. He was on fire, but didn't get as much time on the GC probably as he thought. Gall from Decathlon was second, only by about 13 seconds. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, we do miles here in the US as well. But so, and third was Jai Hindley. Made an amazing push towards the end. It was almost within a minute. I think it was like a minute 2 to Vingegaard. So, and Pellizzari, his teammate from Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe, fourth. Amazing. Even Ciccone had a good climb today. Yeah. Egan Bernal, way out. He ain't fighting for GC. Yeah, Sepp Kuss, he's an American. Rode great today. Rode great. But Julio, he's hanging on to the jersey, onto Maglia Rosa, but he still has like 3 minutes and change on Jonas. Jonas will get that. And there's a time trial this year. No, Tom. So, in the US, bike racing is not super popular. Durango is closer to me, but not by much. If I needed to fly to like where you are in the UK, you know, it's probably only another hour or two to get to you than it is to get to Durango. And especially with the driving, I probably could get to Heathrow faster
Rodrigo,
than I
boa
can,
tarde, Rodrigo.
Durango, to be honest. It's far. It's a
Beleza,
long
cara?
time. But no, we don't get the merch. The US, not. It's weird. It's like if somebody was winning, like, you know, when Sepp won, what did he win, the Vuelta? Like, people were chatting, but the public, even the sporting public, they don't know much about cycling, unfortunately. So yeah, no merch.
Sinônimo que
No
vai
merch.
treinar? Pra treinar.
Yeah, it's an amazing stage, right? It's,
Yes,
it's got these
amazing,
big climbs.
amazing.
And
Maravilha, cara, maravilha,
it just
Rodrigo.
has me thinking, like, it's been wild. Like, you think these stages get boring?
É,
Yeah, I don't, not here, not where I am.
sexta-feira,
I
né,
live right
cara?
on the Atlantic Ocean.
Treinando já tá ruim.
In New York, I live right by JFK Airport. Yeah, Colorado's quite far. Nowhere close. You know, it's probably a four and a half hour flight plus a drive to Durango. So, nice. Underdog. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a really fun Giro to watch.
Eu nunca fiz esse treino de hoje, não sei como é que é.
Has been chaos.
Vamos
Has
ver.
been biblical. But if you haven't watched, some of these stages are fantastic. If you really want to learn, you know, yes, there's highlights. You can watch the highlights. But the guys that I love to watch night, those guys do about like a 20 to 30 minute show on YouTube, free, obviously free. Just going over the stage, each stage and recapping. It's a
É boi
fantastic,
zebu.
YouTube channel.
São
Alright.
4.
We can chat later when we get back into zone
É
2.
boi zebu.
We gotta focus here. We're already 15 minutes into this workout, so time is flying.
4 touro.
We have 30 seconds to go. We're gonna kick it off.
É
with a
2
really hard
caprichoso e 2
30-second effort,
garantido.
And then we gotta hold
2
for 2 minutes
caprichoso e
at
2
threshold,
garantido.
and then we have a 15-second acceleration out. And then we're only
É
gonna be
festa de
recovering in zone 2.
Parintins, hein?
It's not true recovery zone. So push. I promise this is gonna hurt. But that's okay, that's why we're here. And that's what I love. We will suffer together. All right, here we go. 3, push. Don't get behind the erg. Keep the legs spinning very fast.
Puxado, hein?
Legs are starting to go. It's a hard effort. All right,
Jesus.
hold it at threshold. Whew. Here we go, boys and girls. Whew.
Ah,
Great ride. Sorry, that hurt. A lot of sprints today. Working at threshold. On the climb. Don't give up. This is the mental. You want to slow down. Keep the legs going. The next attack is shorter. In 1 minute, we'll be done and recovering. Stay with me. Keep it going. 20-second push. We got it. I know it hurts, but 20 seconds is short. Keep the cadence high. All right. 3. Spin. Come on. 20 seconds. I'm dying. Whew. Push. Push. Whew. That hurt.
Foi o primeiro, hein?
7 minutes, zone 2.
No! Nunca fiz e puxado ao extremo.
That hurt. But you know what? It's gonna get better. I know. Yeah, that was tasty, Rich.
Derrubou. André, boa tarde, André.
Wow. I didn't think that one was gonna be as tough. That was hard. I didn't recover those middle 2 minutes. That 30-second effort. Oh, that's full gas. Super tough. Yep, Miguel. So hard. But you know what? If it were easy, you wouldn't need me. If it was easy, you could just go do this. 200 FTP doesn't work, yeah. My legs don't work, Daniel. The threshold component is important. The zone 2 is important. For those pushes, do what you can. Like
André, treino difícil, cara. Muito difícil.
Everybody's power curve at like these sprint efforts is different. You know, you may be better threshold, but your sprint is terrible.
Dos mais difíceis que eu já peguei.
A good sprint. Whatever it is. That's why we're here to work on it. You know, for me, you know, I could do this hard threshold work and keep repeating it. You know, I'm very good at threshold efforts, but these accelerations, I crumble, you know? But that's why we're here. Nah, Tom, I didn't hear that. When was that announced? Guys, make sure the cadence stays high. Okay. I'll have to check that out, Tom. Thank you for telling me and educating me on that. Roberto, the Italians are riding amazing in the Giro. A lot of national pride. I'd love to see that. Yeah, that's nice. Go out on top. Yeah, Viviani, one of the great Italians. Great rider, great track rider as well. All right, hopefully your heart rate's starting to come down a bit. You know, the recovery is slow because we're still in zone 2. Good to see. We had 17 riders start. and 17 still here. You know that if you fail one of the sprint efforts, it's okay. No judgment. I didn't do so great myself because that's not, my physiology doesn't line up with it. But I don't quit. There's a difference between failure and quitting. We go through this a lot. If you find yourself pushing at the limits, if you have hard goals, you will fail sometimes. It's okay. But you know what? Sometimes you won't fail, and it's amazing. But to say that this is too hard and you give up, nah, we don't do that. That's a quitter. None of us are quitters here. We seek the hard work to make ourselves better. This is a no judgment zone. You know, this is not a race. There's no awards being given, aside from my dab of respect at the end. You know? This is an environment for you to try, to suffer, to succeed, and to fail with no judgment. Whether that's you judging me or me judging you, we're all here to improve. So I don't want you to feel like, hey, I didn't do great today, so what? You know, maybe you're not great at the sprints, or maybe you're not good at the threshold. Do what you're good at. Work on the weakness. Because one day, if you keep working on it, it'll click. We show up. Less than a minute and we go again. If you know your error, or maybe you only got through half of the sprints, just try another couple seconds. You know, if you broke at 15 seconds, try to go to 18 seconds. Play those games. You know, it's okay to fail. It's okay. Nobody judges here. If we were the best cyclists in the world, we'd be at Blockhouse today. But we're not. We're all just trying to get a little healthier, a little bit better, have a little fun, a little stress relief. That's why we're here. No stress. We're gonna hit this acceleration, and we're gonna do it with a smile on our face. Come on. There we go. Let's go, team. High cadence, blast. All right, halfway. Done. Excellent. Bring it down. Cruise. Breathe. Just 2 minutes. Yep, FTP, feels like rest. Halfway. Come on. Push! You are here to suffer. Come on! Who's gonna push? Come on! 20 seconds. Here we go. Spin up. Broken. Come on. There we go. Good job. Rest. Keep the cadence high. If I yell, it's not at you. It's just me. And motivated. So, here's where I stand. The first acceleration, I got it. Threshold, got it. The 20 seconds, not yet. I have to keep pushing and
Boa tarde,
working.
Juliana.
I may not have the strength today, but I keep working.
Wow.
I remember these things. I write them down. I make notes on my digital intervals. I know where I'm weak. I have the cardio, but I need the raw strength. I don't have it, but I'm getting it. We're doing that work. I'm not shying away from it. Make sure you're drinking. Nice recoveries here. Even though it's zone 2, once the heart rate comes down, feels good. And nobody quit yet. I'm proud of all you guys and girls. Amazing.
Cara, os treinos é mais difícil do que a própria corrida.
If you train with me, this is how it goes.
Mais um
Every
agrilhão
week,
venceu
Fridays.
o touro.
I promise,
Agrilhão.
I give you everything I got to make these hard.
Alguém conhece essa palavra? Agrilhão?
You know, we talk about the sports science. We talk about bike racing. But at the end of the day, neither of which are important. The important thing is with this workout and in your life, you identify something hard, something challenging, something you think is on the more impossible side. But you know what? You sign up and you run towards it. Most people will run from it. There's thousands of people on MyWhoosh right now. They ain't here because they know this hurts and they don't want to go deep. That's not us. Because we know in cycling and in life, when things get hard, if you keep pushing, if you keep showing up, if you keep putting in the effort, good things happen. You know? If you try something and you're like, hey, this is too hard, and you give up, you have no idea how close you were to making a breakthrough. You have no idea. And you know what? You gave up on yourself, and you teach your family, teach your kids or whatever, that when things are hard, it's okay to give up, and that is not what we do.
Cada intervalo aí começa com forte, zona 4 e termina forte.
For our family, for
O
our friends,
segundo,
our community,
essa
that, hey,
segunda barrinha vermelha
might
é a
not be
mais
the
difícil.
best.
É mais
we
difícil
might
do que a
not be the
primeira,
most talented,
porque a gente já
but
tá
we work
cansado
hard,
dessa zona 4
and
aqui,
we
ó.
show up, and we have honor, and we respect our team, and we respect the session.
O primeiro vai suave,
That is the
mas o
point of
segundo,
this. It always is, always will be. You know, losing a few pounds, getting faster on the bike, making friends, that's great. All that stuff is great. But I'm here to teach you to become a warrior in the mind. The body will follow. Michael Sheen. Yeah. You have to send me some Michael Sheen stuff. I'm not super familiar. All right. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I love speeches. I love those motivational speeches, as you could tell. All right. We got 2 minutes. Heart rate, probably not as low as you want. It'll keep coming down. But we go again. You know, and just find little pockets. You know, I did 15 seconds last time. I'll do 16 this time. All little victories. You don't have to finish the whole thing perfect. We're not looking for perfect. We're looking for progress. That's always the goal. And if you could do a little bit better, those little bits add up. So don't feel like if you can't do 30, then the 2 minutes, then the 20, that it's a fail. There's no pass fail. You either work hard or you don't. And if you're working hard, who cares? That's it. And if I yell, it's not at you, remember. I just get excited, get emotional. But everybody here has made me proud already. I don't want you to quit, I want you to stay, obviously. But no matter what happens, you all made me proud. And I'm super excited. All you guys, super honorable, you know? So I don't care what happens going forward, just stay with us. You're doing great. We have 30 seconds and we go to battle. Yeah, Tom, we ride together, we die together. Just 2 minutes 50. Then we get another rest. Nice long cool down today as well. We're getting through this workout. Look at this. 35 and a half minutes in already. Here we go. Start spinning those legs. Keep the cadence high. Push. Beat your records. Come on. Push. And hold. Great sprint. This is mental. You can hold it. Come on. Let's go, Warriors. 1 minute. Then we push. Come on. There's the finish, but just the start of the sprint. Get your cadence up. Push. 20 seconds. Give it to me. Come on.
Vai que vai. Vai que vai.
That last one breaks me every time. Drink, recover, one more.
Gente.
Oh,
Ainda bem que eu não fiz o treino do cavalo.
this
Não
is
ia
why we're
aguentar.
here. Right now, we have one more. Nobody quit. We have
Piorou.
one more.
Aumentou muito. Aumentou muito a intensidade.
It's an amazing, amazing accomplishment to make it this far. Max heart rate, max power, on a Friday, Giro d'Italia, Blockhouse giving it all today.
É
Everybody,
nóis, é nóis.
what a day. We got one more effort. We're gonna do it. We're gonna all do it. Oh, Tom, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to get some sort of carbs in.
Fechar a sexta-feira de ouro.
Maybe just eat
Chave
my
de ouro.
gel. I don't know. But yeah, the Haribos. It's all sugar. Bread, yeah. I love bread. So I don't drink alcohol. I haven't for many years. You know, there's, a culture. There's a beer culture. There's a wine culture. People spend, I'm sure some of you, tons of money on wine. So, one
Luiz
day, an
Faga.
old
Tem um
boss
brasileiro aí,
of
ó.
mine
Agora que eu vi.
used to work for Cervelo and some other notable names in the bike industry. Very well cultured. He's a mentor. For Christmas, he was like, gave me a gift. Very appreciative. I'm like, olive oil? What? What is this? Like, who gives olive oil? He's like, DT, you trust. You go, you buy some beautiful bread, and you dip this. My gosh. I will pay any amount of money for some beautiful olive oil and some bread. That I do not drink alcohol, but I will spend wine type money on a bottle of olive oil. It is, and my wife is into it. One of my sons, like, oh my gosh. If you have an expensive, and the expensive olive oil is like 30, 40 bucks, but you have that, it is life-changing, And I've gifted that many times. Where you go over to somebody's house, you want to be gracious, and it's like, look, we're gonna get some bread and this oil. We're gonna dunk it like Michael Jordan, and it is going to be amazing. So good. Oh, Tom. Oh, I made a nice pot of coffee this morning. Ooh. Good coffee, good bread, good olive oil. Oh my gosh. That is life. The only thing between me and some of those things is another effort. Oh boy. Good friends, yes, Tom. Always the good friends. And the teammates here, I love you guys. This is the best group on MyWhoosh. Every Friday, we come here, we let it out, we try. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail, but we always try and we always come back, because that is what makes us great. That is life. Man, we're so lucky to be here. I cannot wait. We have 2 minutes. I cannot wait to suffer one more time with you guys today. When you suffer with somebody, that's a bond. And we've done this so many times together. If you're new with me, keep coming back. This is exceptionally difficult, but we do this every week. I try to lay out the sports science. I talk bike racing, but when it gets down and dirty and we're in our efforts, it's all heart, it's all emotion and the mind, right? We know what we're doing, right? The science tells us this is how we improve. This is the energy systems that we're working. This is how we get better. But when at some point you got to wear your heart on your sleeve and you have to try it and you have to go for it. You know, the science is great, but if you don't have that love and that passion, that fire inside you, it doesn't matter. 1 minute. Who's gonna do it today? Who's gonna have their best set on the last one? Lastest, fastest. There we go. And again, if you haven't, if the sprints are too much or the threshold is too much, even 1 second longer than the last time is a win. And you should celebrate that. You pushed. I probably lost a couple stars today. No worries, because I know my weakness. If these weren't my weakness, I would train something else. We got this. There's the start, 15 seconds. We push, we suffer, we succeed. Come on, 10 seconds, here we go. Everybody, to the line, no quitters. Hurt, suffer, come on, spin, and we go. All right, hold it. Hold. Threshold recovery, like Tom said. We got it. Come on. Push, suffer, succeed. 1 minute left. Then we sprint. Come on. We're gonna be done in 30 seconds. Come on. Come on.
Eu não vou. Não
Come
vou.
on. 10. We're done.
Cara, no limite.
That's it, boys and girls.
Acabou. Esse foi no suspiro. Acabou. Esvaziou.
You guys alive? Those last 20s, every time I sucked. It's okay. Keep working. Guys, I know this was hard, but
Foi o ponto exato.
we did it.
Cara, foi o treino mais difícil que eu já fiz aqui no MyWhoosh.
We came
Eu acho que foi.
and nobody quit. Not one person left.
Nossa, eu tenho que fazer mais vezes esse treino, porque esse me judiou.
I
Eu
apologize
fiquei
if I
sem
yelled,
força no finalzinho.
but as you guys know, it's from my heart, and it's out of love, and it's at nobody in particular. I yell because I'm having fun and I'm excited. I think everybody here is a warrior. Everybody did amazing today. I'm proud of you, but at the end of the day, you got to be proud of yourselves. This is it. You gave an hour to me today. I tried to give that back to you. I hope that you are physically and mentally stronger when you get off this bike than when you got on it. Yeah, Tom, I will never stop. DT will always be DT. Sai may kick me out, but I'll never stop.
Francisco, mas esse não foi um de VO2 não, cara.
No, I love Sai. All the coaches are awesome.
É, foi um
They're
15 foi.
good friends.
Né,
Alright,
eu acho que 16 eles vão na
So
4.
that dab, as
16
promised,
e
the only
Z4.
reward here today, aside from fitness and toughness, is the dab of respect from GT. There you go. Marina, great job. Oh, Peter Jean, Luis, Chama, Inaki. Hola, primo, ¿cómo estás? Muy difícil. Oh, muy difícil. Iñaki, Ortega, Roberto, Ciao, Alex. My win space brother, I've been loving it. I gotta get your review. Luis, Chama, Luke, no footy tonight. I love it. Daniel, crushing the watts. Gasper, oh baby, good to see you, Gasper. John Bayless, it's been too long. Gotta come back. Peter, oh, Rich Gilbert, Papula, Oscar, Primo. Hopefully I got y'all so proud. Peter Jean. So that Peter Jean is our Belgian today. Jan is not here, so if Peter Jean. Luke, Daniel, Wiedersan. Man, Marina, great job. Whew. Carbs, Haribos, bread, olive oil, coffee, good friends, training, sleep, all the good things we get to enjoy. Yeah, Alex, I love it. It's so nice. It's been windy here and cold. I want to get like a warm day where I can just let it rip. Yes, Daniel, so am I. This time is a blessing in my life. It's not me, but I'm supporting a friend through very difficult times in his health right now. And those days can be very difficult for him and for the family, for anyone involved. But this is a mental recharge and a spiritual recharge, and I love it. This time is so precious to me. As much as you guys come and you enjoy the workouts, you know, I feel like you give it back to me tenfold. I come here and my soul is on fire just being with you guys. Yeah, John, it's always passion and love and hard work. And I apologize if anybody did not get to watch Blockhouse. Go watch it. it is, as a cycling culture, Blockhouse, it is up there with Alpe d'Huez, with Mont Ventoux, you know, it is up there with those climbs. And there was a record set today by Jonas. Amazing climb, amazing bike racing. Go watch the highlights. If you can watch extended, you can see most of the climb. Watch Lanterne Rouge. They do very good commentary at the end of the stages.
Ô Francisco, esse treino,
what a day.
A Copa Brasil finalizou com aquela última subida, né? Esse treino é para ajudar, olha lá, ó, ataque de corrida, a gente atacar no finalzinho. Começa forte, fica na zona 4 e termina forte. Mano.
Yeah, be proud. Pump the fist. Tom, thank you. As always, man, this is,
cara, eu tô bambo, eu tô sem força aqui ainda.
I get to come here and do this only because you guys keep showing up. If you guys keep showing up like this, giving 100%,
eu tô bambo, cara.
Nobody quits. My enthusiasm for doing this only goes up. I promise.
Eu vou pedalar ainda uns 20 minutinhos de zona 1, cara. Pedalar uns 20 minutinhos de zona 1.
Gasper, some point soon, you and I are gonna meet for a ride outside on the path. We gotta figure that out. Find a day that works. I live right by Gasper. You know, where we live, you know, we would say, oh, I'm nowhere near Gasper, but...
Pra ver se volta a minha força, cara. Pra ver se volta.
Oh, sorry, we have 30 seconds. If you're new to me, thank you. Keep coming back. I do this every week. This is not a unique experience. As much as I make it feel like it's the first and last time I've ever done this. But we also have other live coaches throughout the week. They're all incredible. They all do have their own style, their own types of workouts, you know. Some are easier, some are harder. Apparently, according to Gasper, one coach sings. I don't know. But they're amazing. We love doing these. Keep coming back. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Giro. Go watch Blockhouse. Bye.
Valeu. Valeu, DT. Cara. Foi de... Vamos ver a minha frequência cardíaca aqui. Vamos ver a frequência cardíaca na zona 4. Porque isso aqui foi 30 segundos, cara. 30 segundos. Aí, ó. 30 segundos, 132. Zona 4. Primeira zona 4, 161. Segunda zona 4. 163. 163. E segundo... Ó, a segunda pancada para 165. Não, essa foi a primeira? Não, foi a segunda. 164 e 166. A última. 162. Mas aqui a última eu já parei de pedalar, eu já tinha perdido as forças. 157. Ah, eu já tinha entregado. Eu já tinha entregado os pontos. Foi pancada. Foi pancada. Ah, cara, mas assim que tem que ser, né, cara? Assim que tem que ser. Já foi feito upload. Vou pedalar uns 10, 15 minutinhos, cara, só pra ver se volta as forças. Pessoal, quem tiver aí no chat quiser conversar, mano, tô à disposição, cara. O treino já foi feito. Gente, agora eu posso dizer, hein? Excelente sexta-feira pra todo mundo. Ah, fechei a sexta-feira com chave de ouro, cara. Fechei sexta-feira com chave de ouro. Nossa! Posso dizer que foi com chave de ouro, porque foi de perder as forças, cara. Um treino que eu nunca fiz. Eu vi o treino, cara. Falei assim, é tranquilo. É tranquilo. Eu ainda pensei em querer fazer o treino do Carol antes. E emendar, né? E emendar. Igual eu sempre venho fazendo. Só que esse último treino, o treino de hoje do Carol, mudou, cara. Ele é diferente dos antigos. A intensidade é muito mais alta. E foi até bom eu não ter feito o treino do Carol, porque é aí que eu não ia aguentar mesmo. Porque o treino do Carol já é de tirar as forças. O meu tá pago. Francisco, o meu tá pago, cara. Nossa, e eu tô exausto. Eu tô um bagaço. Então, Francisco, eu vou transferir agora. Mano, vou desejar agora pra vocês que vão treinar. Gente, é bom treinar. A sensação de ter concluído é espetacular, né? Espetacular. Mas o meu treino de hoje foi muito, muito, muito pesado. Pessoal, quem vai treinar, Francisco vai treinar. Vou encorajar, né, galera? Vou encorajar. Porque eu concluí, cara, graças a Deus. Agora a sensação de alívio é alcançável. Só é alcançável para quem vai concluir, né? É alcançável. Olha pra você ver, eu tô deixando até o pelotão levinho passar. Vamos ver se eu pego eles. Eu tô sem força. Ficar na roda deles, né? Sou eu que tava no sprint. Ó. Não, mas então ganhou o sprint? O sprint era do quê, cara? Era uma Copa Brasil? Que evento que era? E ganhou o sprint? Não, agora conta direito essa parada aí. O problema é que sonho a gente não lembra, né? Se não falar aí, agora é mesmo, esquece. Eu também sonhei, cara. Se eu te falar que eu sonhei também, e aí eu sonhei com uns amigos meus que eu não via há muitos anos. Muitos anos. Na verdade, eram meus vizinhos, né? Eram os meus vizinhos. E aí a gente tava numa mesa, cara. Tava numa mesa fazendo refeição. Aí eu não sei se era almoço ou se era jantar. Mas o que eu lembro de um amigo meu chegar e falar assim: ó, Miel, a gente colhe o que a gente planta. Isso é que eu lembro. Somente isso, a gente colhe o que planta. E aí, não lembro de mais nada do sonho. Só lembro disso. A gente colhe o que planta. Eu também sonhei, cara. O sonho começou faltando 200 metros. E terminou comigo na cama. Nem passei a linha de chegada. Mano, estão faltando 200 metros. Apesar que nos 200 metros tudo pode mudar, né? Todo mundo aí já tá cansado de saber. Nos 200 metros é onde define. Mas se você tava fazendo sprint, então tava na peleja, na luta, né? Ah, vamos imaginar que pegou o primeiro lugar. Rodrigo, vamos imaginar que você conseguiu recuperar o primeiro lugar. A terceira etapa é sua. Será que é isso que você está querendo dizer? Aí, Francisco, você não toma cuidado não para você ver. Ele já está sonhando que o primeiro lugar é dele. Até no sonho, cara, até no sonho. Até no sonho, Francisco não deixa ele, o concorrente dele, contemplar a vitória. Ô Francisco, você não toma cuidado, não. Você não treina não pra você ver se você não perde o cinturão de ouro aí, ó. já tá escrito, cara. Pelo menos no sonho dele ali tá escrito. Pelo menos tá escrito nas cadeias de DNA dele, nas massas cefálicas do bicho. Pelo menos ali já tá escrito. Ô, mano, e se sonha, o trem realiza, você tá ligado, né? Se sonha, pode ter certeza que vai acontecer. Aí, ó, já voltou já a minha força, ó. Tá vendo? Ah. Pessoal, gratidão, pessoal. Nossa, gratidão quem acompanhou. Quem deixou o meu treino mais leve, com a companhia de vocês. Uau, pessoal, gratidão. Bom final de semana, pessoal. Sextou aí. Sextou, cara. Esgotado, sem força. Sem força, a força já voltou. Mano, mas despejando potência, renovando energia, né, cara? Energia que não tá parada. Já esgotou a energia, já carregou. Aqui é um carrega, descarrega, carrega, descarrega, carrega, descarrega. A energia não para. Não fica estagnado, não. E se não tomar conta, cara, se não ficar racionando energia, fica sem energia. Fica sem energia. Bom final de semana, André. Bom final de semana, Francisco. Rodrigo, bom final de semana. Quem acompanhou a live, bom final de semana, pessoal. Uau. Fechou a minha live. Amanhã eu vou ver se eu faço o pedal do canal. Eu ainda não fiz o evento, não criei, mas eu vou criar. Todos estão convidados. Quem é meu amigo lá no Ruby vai receber o convite. E vai ser um pedalzinho de zona 1. Zona 1, pedalzinho bem leve. 8 horas da manhã. 8 horas. Para fazer um descanso ativo pro domingo. Tá aí. Francisco, bom treino para você, cara. Bom treino. Você vai iniciar. O Rodrigo também vai iniciar. Quem vai iniciar, bom treino, pessoal. Uau. Então tá aí, pessoal. Gratidão, valeu a companhia. Uau, fui.